That's not Krai? Whoa, that is that is bigger than I thought it would be, to be honest. Like Nordkrai is supposed to be like a sub-region of Snechnaya, but man, that is big. We're gonna go straight to Nordkrai. Yep, there is a teleport point here. First time into Nordkrai. Okay, wait.
Krai, here we are! The atmosphere here sure is one of a kind. That's
So we were there.
I sense a familiar power.
We were there in Uchkanatlan. Alright, so we are in Nordkrai. I just reached here and it gave me a bunch of achievements. So, look at this. Wow. What is this? Huh? You have to hit it or something? No? So let's investigate all these places. And so, a dance of snowy tides and hoarfrost groves. Song of the Welkin Moon, Act 1. Wait until 2 days later, 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock. The moonlight paves your way, guiding you to Nordkrai, an Elysium for adventurers and wanderers alike. Alright, so let's wait for 2 days. Man, you can see the mausoleum from here. Wow. That structure is really big. Alright, so... Huh? Wait, what? They had to start from here? Okay. Anyways. I first teleported to Nordkrai. Oh, Inefa! Gonna speak to Inefa. Alright. Let's see.
Hey, Aneva. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I'm gonna put this to auto.
That is perfectly alright. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Let's get this show on the whale road.
But
Whale?
are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Isn't that just how we roll? When we are not being tailed by star Fontanian reporters, that is.
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
Wait, did you really saw Charlotte?
You didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a
Mulani.
farewell party, did you? No chance.
Yeah, come on, traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
Caught red-handed again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
So it was you, Paimon.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours?
That's true.
Don't
That's
worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Chaska, Iansan, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you, Inefa? Can't refuse an invitation like that.
Request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Wow.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
Alright. This is a Futui, it seems. Oh,
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
isn't that Sandrone?
Just as my calculations projected.
This has to be Sandrone.
About time I
Yep.
met this variable in person.
A dance of snowy tides and hoarfrost groves started.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notkrai. This deviates somewhat from the
What?
official coordinates stored in my database.
What?
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of
Wait,
makes sense.
wait, it
What
didn't
about
let
you,
me
Amanda? Come to think
choose
of it,
an option.
maybe we should be asking the other way around. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Nodcry?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Notkrai.
We are finally not cry.
Wow.
Hey, bird.
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notkrai.
The lag. Oh my god, the lag. Yahuda, Nefer, Lauma, Flints. They're just showing everyone.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead. That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
Huh?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notkrai.
Could this really be?
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
Oh. Is she like remembering the fact that Northcry was the place where she and Ether first landed?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Ether and I first arrived in Tevat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Ether waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Tell me that Traveler is gonna get some kind of upgrade. Like, I really want to use Traveler, but like, she is an extremely underwhelming character. So I can't really use her, but I really want to. So give us an update on Traveler. Give us a good Traveler incarnation.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Oh,
Cool,
Kuwa.
what now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Notkrai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
A bit like phlogiston?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Notkrai. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm, and that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It is the same power I felt the first time I set foot in Tevat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach. Yes, you landed in Star Snatch. Like, you and Paimon first met in Star Snatch Cliff, right? Um, that was a beach.
Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
Yes, you are a sidekick. Okay, you are a sidekick.
I'd be more than
Wasting
happy
all
to
my
help you out as
mora
well.
on food. I'd be more than happy to help you out as well. Thank you
Our
both.
pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Krai surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa.
If we can find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all of this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Tibet, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Krai, here we come!
Enter Nasha Town. Dude, the lag here. Oh my god. Alright, what is this? Empowered state and unipolar object. In Nordcry, you will find Kuvaki influenced bipolar objects. When a character gets near to special objects or plants, they will enter empowered state of different forms. When in an empowered state, characters can attract bipolar objects and pull them to themselves. Some bipolar objects can be carried, others will be placed in your inventory. And the unipolar object, in Not Try, you will find certain objects that will carry a red or blue unipolar charged. When characters get near to certain special objects or plants, they will enter the empowered state or different forms. When in empowered state, characters can direct their power toward red or blue unipolar objects, thereby destroying them or causing them to move. So what is this? Huh? What? I can access it from here, but when I get closer... Ooh, look at this moon-shaped thing. Huh. Ooh, wow. Okay. There's a common chest here.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Lunar sigil? What is that? A sigil that serves as a sign of recognition from the flowing moonlight of the borderlands. Offer it to the meeting point to receive the rewards from moonlight. What? What now? Okay, so we are about to enter Nash Town. Alright.
just occurred to Paimon. If we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nodcry, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Tavad is that? Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Nodcry.
Kuhenki.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon too?
I mean, it seems like anything related to the moon or to Kuwaki, like these two are kinda interrelated.
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
This is not Schnetznaya, okay? This is not Krai. Not Krai is an independent part of Schnetznaya.
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
So it predates even the Archons.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
I want a good fortune. Follow the Kuhenki. Transform into Kuhenki of different forms to take refuge in mists of different colors. Huh? What? Oh, I can transform into a Kuhenki. Can I like collect this? Oh yeah, I can. The rewards of an adventurer worth remembering.
A travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
Mimis Brunner Books Investment Portfolio. A bookstore provides not only knowledge but also hope. The investment involves risk for sure, but the word is that a successful investor in this portfolio has bade farewell to their days of hard labor at the harbor and embarked on a journey across the world. Let's wish this lucky traveler all the best. If you're also interested in this investment portfolio, don't miss out. Speranza's Wheel of Fortune. Bruh,
Are there
I'm
any
not.
particular points of interest?
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see, pretty much everything.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, enough is gonna put her out of a job?
Huh. Ennephus is a better guide than Paimon. That's for sure. There's an oculi here. Oh, those are oculis? Huh?
Try and stop me!
I'm gonna climb here with Mavika. and come here and collect it. So, what is this? A lunoculus. Huh. New thing. Hmm? What? A chest opened. Uh, where though? Familiarize yourself with Nashtown and Inefa as your guide. There was a chest, huh? What? What? Alright. Where is this lunoculus now? Oh my. It's up there. And I just came all the way down. It's there. Uh. Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, that was totally intentional. I just wanted
The
to reach
rewards
to
of an adventure worth remembering.
I just wanted to reach to the chest. See the
Return
lolly.
to the skies!
Yep.
I'm tired already.
Can you reach it from there? Oh my god, the lag. Oh, barely, barely. Alright, I'll be coming back to this later. Oh my god, this lag.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
No, it's the same Paimon. Come on.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Krai as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Notkrai's past, the Age of the Fae.
Age of the Fae. Okay. What is that?
Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day,
What happened?
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays,
Why
the
though?
paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a lawless paradise. So it's a paradise of freedom. Paradise
The
of freedom.
Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's central plaza.
So
And the
we're
flagship
gonna
tavern
meet
is over that way.
Sandrone. We're gonna meet Sandrone.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nashatown reaches a certain threshold.
Aino is a girl of around what 10, 12, 13 years, and she built the Boom and Blast Kubaki energy cannon. I am 18 and I am still studying physics. I am still studying nuclear fusion and all that stuff. What am I doing with my life?
But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
So, was it like recently used or something?
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry?
Does it pose a great threat to the people living here? Does it happen often?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
Dude, that is just messed up. Why would parents tell something like that to their children? That's just messed up, okay?
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
No, they
Not
don't.
witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't
Huh?
until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Huh. When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
The flagship?
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well,
We
Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early.
we are gonna meet Varka. Oh my god. Alright. Have some faith in the people of Mondstadt, Paimon. As far as they're concerned, any o'clock is bar o'clock. Yeah, that's true. Venti, Varka.
You're right about that.
Alright, so we're gonna stop here for now. I'll enter the flagship tomorrow. And thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like on this video. Bye bye.